Underground Railroad conductor Isaac Brandt was born on April 7, 1827 in Lancaster, Fairfield County, Ohio, as the 12th child of David and Martha Brandt. Following a 2-year apprenticeship, Brandt opened his own shoe shop before his marriage to Harriet Wisely. In 1850, the newlyweds moved west to DeKalb County, Indiana, where Brandt eventually served as sheriff for 2 years until an 1856 visit to Iowa. The Brandt family officially moved to Des Moines in April 1858, and after searching the town, Isaac Brandt built a house on 12th and Grand. Initially, Brandt entered the mercantile profession in a 2-story brick building on the east side of Des Moines. However, he eventually became active in many aspects of Des Moines community. For example, Brandt encouraged, organized, and directed the founding of the Independent School District of East Des Moines as an advocate for education in 1858, soon after his arrival. Many sources identified Brandt as an ardent abolitionist and personal friend of John Brown. In addition to his home serving as a station on the Underground Railroad, as Isaac Brandt aged, he would tell how he became an abolitionist and his acquaintance with John Brown. He started at the age of 9 with the help of 2 of his neighbors in Fairfield County, Ohio. Brandt had met Brown on several occasions before the 1859 Harper's Ferry events. In the early part of 1859, Brown passed through Des Moines and Brandt's house, where Brandt called him over to his gate. The last time I saw Brown was at that gate. He took my hand and held it a long time, then spoke a few words of kindness and courage, and went on. This house happens to be where the Ogle Babcock building is, the first historical building in Des Moines across from the state capitol. Beyond his abolitionist efforts, Brandt inserted himself into the Des Moines community in numerous fashions. In 1862, Brandt was elected to 5 terms as a worthy chief of the state's Grand Lodge. Then in 1867 to 1873, he worked as a deputy state treasurer. In years following, his successful efforts to elect Republican candidate for Speaker rewarded him with the chairman of Ways and Means. Furthermore, Brandt played an integral role in the passage of $125,000 for the erection of the new state capitol building, located on his beloved east side of Des Moines, again across from where he lived. Brandt's career in public service continued in 1874 when he was elected to the 15th General Assembly of the Iowa House as the Polk County representative. 3 years later, he served as a city alderman in the 5th Ward and president pro tem of the Des Moines City Council. Later on, Brandt's energy and passion for this city, state, and nation received national attention when President Arthur delegated Brandt to one of 3 commissioners to inspect 2 divisions of the Northern Pacific Railroad in Idaho and Montana. Then in 1884, Brandt utilized his fundraising skills to successfully assist the city of Des Moines in raising money for a permanent location for the state fairgrounds in Des Moines rather than Cedar Rapids. Years later, in 1890 to 1894, Brandt served as postmaster of Des Moines after President Harrison delegated the duty to him. In his position, Brandt appointed more people of color than any other postmasters, continuing his passion for racial equality. A year before his death, in 1908, Brandt remained the current president of the Tippecanoe Club and the Inheritance Tax Association, and a member of the City Parks Commission. Then at the age of 82, Isaac Brandt died at 11:30 p.m. on the evening of September 12, 1909, and Miss Olive Brandt found him in his room. He had already passed.